Aloha, everyone, and welcome to this episode of Experts and Idiots. What's going on today? Well, today we have the Dutch version of our beloved Jabberwocky Chilli Chug Challenge, featuring my boy, you can see above me here, straight out of Eindhoven in the Netherlands. That's Tom, CEO, head honcho, big boss man of White Whale Hot Sauces. Is that the best way to describe you? I always call myself head honcho because I like it.
That's kind of cool, actually. I think I'm going to steal that. Definitely, yeah.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. How could I say that in Dutch? Something equivalent, like a slang term like that in Dutch.
Eindbaas?
What's that?
Eindbaas?
Eindbaas. Ladies and gentlemen of White Whale's Hot Sauces. And what's going on today? Well, you remember we here at 420 love surrealism and we love nonsense poetry. And that makes us a very big fucking fan of Lewis Carroll and particularly his nonsense poem, The Jabberwocky. Now, I did a Chilli Chug challenge on the Jabberwocky and I hit a hit of the delicious Brixtonbury hot sauce before my title, before each verse and at the end. And I managed to drink around about 3/4 of a bottle of that delicious stuff. Thank you, Tom, for the applause. And today we're going to see if Tom can get past the 3/4 of a bottle mark. Now, Tom is not going to be drinking Brixtonbury hot sauce, though. Tom, what hot sauce are you going to be drinking today?
I will be drinking our limoncello.
Oh, nice. Hold it nice and close to the camera so we can see the label of that one. Tell us a little bit about this hot sauce. What's in it? What's its heat level? What chilies are going on there?
Well, it's based on the Madame Jeannette, which is a citrusy habanero-like pepper. Then the flavor is all about lemon, basically, supported by ginger, a little bit of garlic, turmeric. And it goes great with like fish and chicken and stuff like that. But I think the heat level for me is nice when you put it on something. If you were to drink it straight from the bottle, I'm pretty sure I'm going to die.
Death or glory. That's what we have today. Death or glory. Now, why am I particularly interested in this? I'll tell you why. Some of you out there do not come from English-speaking countries, so you won't know this. But this lovely poem is full of nonsense words and nonsense language that don't exist. As a Brit myself, I've grown up hearing it being spoken in a very British way with these nonsense words sounding very British. Now, our boy here, Tom, comes from a totally different language base. It's Dutch. And so that means Tom is going to read that in the way his Dutchness directs him to read that, which is going to be, for me, and I think all of us, native English speakers, a very interesting experience. Yes. And I promise I've given Tom no coaching, none at all. Yes. Well, where do we go first? First thing we go to is going to be naturally our clean read of the Jabberwocky without any chili extract. So I will hand over to my dear boy, Tom, up there.
The Jabberwocky by Lewis Carroll. 'Twas brillig, and the slidey toes did gyre and gimble in the wabe, all mimsy with the borogoves, and the mome wraths outgrabe. Beware the Jabberwock, my son, the jaws that bite, the claws that catch. Beware the jub bird, and shun the frumious bandersnatch. He took his vorpal sword in hand, long time the manxome foe he sought, so rested he by the tum-tum tree, and stood a while in thought. And at an uffish thought he stood, the Jabberwock, with eyes of flame, him whiffling through the tolgay wood, and burbled as it came. 1, 2, 1, 2, and through the vorpal blade went snick-a-snack. He left it dead, and with its head he went galumphing back. And hast thou slain the Jabberwock? Come to my arms, my beamish boy. O frabjous day, callooh, callay, he chortled in his joy. 'Twas brillig, and the slithy thoves did gyre and gimble in the wabe. Old Mimsy with the borogoves, and the mome wrath outgrape.
That is the most singularly Dutch version of that I've ever heard in my life. It's a great treat, Tom, thank you, to have your Netherlands-trained brain produce something that gives me a whole different feeling on English culture. I love it. Thank you, buddy.
You're welcome.
Super. Well, you know where we go from here. Now we get to the challenge. As I said, my version of this, I managed to drink around 3/4 of a bottle of the Brixton Berry Bad Boy hot sauce. Tom will show you this beautiful bottle right now. As you can see, he's shaking up, getting it ready. We're going to see if Tom can get past, look at that, 3/4 of a bottle of that fabulous stuff. Let's see, shall we, hey? Are you nervous?
Very much, yes. I'm not looking forward to tomorrow at all.
Oi, oi, oi. Oh, well. Ladies and gentlemen, I am proud to introduce White Whale Hot Sauces and my boy Tom, the head honcho, and the Dutch version of the Jabberwocky Chili Chug Challenge. Tom, handing over.
The Jabberwocky by Lewis Carroll. Oh, 'twas brillig, and the slithy thoves did gyre and gimble in the wabe. Old Mimsy with the borogoves, and the mome wrath outgrape. Beware the sun, the jaws that bite, the claws that catch. Beware the jub bird, and shun Rumia's bandersnatch. He took his vorpal sword in hand. A long time the manxome foe he sought. So rested he by the tum-tum tree, and stood a while in thought. And as an uffish thought he stood, the Jabberwock with eyes aflame came whiffing through the tall gateway, purple as it came. Oh. 1, 2, 1, 2, and through. The vorpal blade went snicker-snack. He left her dead, and with his head, he went galumphing back. And as thou slain the Jabberwock, come to my arms, my beamish boy. O frabjous day, callooh, callay, he chortled in his joy. Oh, the sliding toes, the gyre and gimble in the wabe. Old Mimsy where the borogoves, and the mome wrath outgrape.
Did I just see that you've beaten my 3/4 of a bottle?
No, it was done.
Ladies and gentlemen, a whole hardcore bottle of White Whale hot sauce is in this boy, this hardcore motherfucker right in front of you. And how you feeling over there?
Oh, great.
Oh, dude, I'll drink to that. Fucking cheers.
And building.
Oh, Tom. Oh, dear. Beer and milk. That's the way. Fuck. Beer and milk. Ladies and gentlemen, that is not how you eat a beautiful hot sauce like White Whale hot sauce, okay, you need to jump onto these links here and there. You can buy yourself a bottle of this stuff and eat it with the correct and proper respect it deserves, because that stuff is fucking delicious. Very little. That's right, Tom. Very little. And you, sir, do you regret doing this idiotic thing?
Yes.
People often ask, who's the expert and who's the idiot in our show? And I always tell them the same thing. All of us are both. We're both experts and idiots, because only an idiot would do such a stupid thing, but only an expert can have such a genius way of doing it, like my boy Tom here. Now, before we melt the Dutchman, I think it's time to let him go to a toilet and make himself feel a bit better. Dude, you're bright fucking red.
It's just getting worse and worse.
How's the burn feel?
It's really building. Like the beginning was okay, but now it's just unbearable. We're just doing nothing.
Well, don't try this shit at home. This is a bad idea. Would you agree, Tom? It's a bad idea. That's fucking right. Don't do this at home, please. And we're going to let this poor boy go now so that he can get a little bit first aid. So from myself and the melting Dutchman that is Tom, head honcho from White Whale Hot Sauces, we say ciao for now, y'all. Also, ciao.
Oh.